Really like how this beautiful Ferrari 430 looks. It just looks stunning. And here we have another Ferrari 430. Just look at the engine bay. The naturally aspirated V8. Looks so cool. Here we have a pretty rare Ferrari 348, the TS. The Targa version. Looks really cool. And here, a matte black C8 Corvette with a light beige interior. Looks cool. Look at those ducts. Another C8 right next to it. ZS1. The chopped carbon fiber. Here's something you don't see every day. The 360 Challenge Stradale. Looking spectacular. Look at this vent. With this carbon fiber wing in the back and tinted taillights. Looks really cool. And sneak peek in the engine bay. Look at this bag 348 on BBS rims. Looks really cool. A little bit too stretched for me, but still looks cool. Another interesting car here, the M2 Competition. Previous generation, but still, in my opinion, looks better. The M4 CS probably. So two BMW M4s, both with CS headlights, with the yellow rings. They look cool. Another stunning looking M4 on these BBS's LMs. They look really cool. In the back I think they're 12s or 11s. This 4 Series, I like the mirrors, forged carbon, looking cool, and forged carbon emblem. Here we have a nice A12 Superfast, really interesting color for a Ferrari, but nonetheless it looks really cool. The Scuderia shields on the sides, and their typical Koyo interior, which looks really cool. With the Koyo interior. And right next to the A12, an M3 with the laser headlights, full black. Here a set of muscle cars, the Camaro, the SS, and 2 Mustangs, Mustang GTs. Here we have a pretty special BMW E92 M3. Not an ordinary one. It's a supercharged one. Supercharger by G-Power. You can see here the blower and the intake manifold. All in the G-Power orange. Should be around 650 horsepower. Another rare thing to see around here, the Mustang Mach 1. Pretty rare, especially here in Europe. Here's another rare thing, Liberty Walk E90. Just look at those arches. And in the back. Check this RS6 out. Looks really cool, and It's on 23-inch rims. Look at those discs and calipers, they're huge. A nice R8 V10 in red, bright red. Nice tribute to naturally aspirated engines. The V10 from this R8 screams. Here we have one of the best looking wagons of all time, in my opinion. This S4 looks really cool. If you just put a V8 engine, it's perfect. Check out this SL. Looks really cool. Another example of S4 to B5. Just here the R8 V10 in action. Just started right now. Valves opened. Want to see a 500,000 car? Here we have R44 GTR. A set of AMGs revving out, rev battle. Here we have a yellow Corvette, the C7, the Z06. C7 Z06. Not so often you see one of those, especially here in Europe. Next to the E46, a classic Mustang. 68, 69, I'm not sure. But nevertheless, it looks really cool. Something even rarer, a Lotus Esprit. I think on BBS rims, but looks really cool. And it's the turbo. It's not the normal one. Check out this M3 E92 with carbon fiber hood and splitter. A nice E30. I think it's a 325. Really cool. On BBS rims. Oh, it's just a 320, but still. Here's the original M2, the M3, and the new M2, the G87. And another original M2. And one of my favorite BMWs, the E31 8 Series, original 8 Series, the pillarless BMW. Next to this 840 E31, we have a Lamborghini SV, the Aventador SV, in white. Looks really cool. Black wheels, center locks. Check out this air squeak. They picked the name correct, right? Aventador. Here's something more rare. A Liberty Walk Corvette, C8, in lime green. Look at this Golf Mark 1, fully restored, clean build. And now just to ride a nice looking F8 Tributo, Ferrari F8. Really cool. A nice C7. A nice Porsche. Not so often you see one of these. The 928. Nice Porsche 928. A Ford GT in the Golf livery. Very rare car. Original Ford GT. A nice M4 CS. And the Nissan GTR Nismo, the R45 in pearl white. And the Ferrari 348, the TS. The A31 840, one of my favorite cars. With Hamann wheels, 18 inches. Stunning looking car. We have a Huracan passing by in pearl white. Another rare thing you can see here, the Aventador SVJ Roadster. Here we have a classic E38 740, the non-facelift, but still looks so good. All black with the chrome line. This is the shorty, short wheelbase. Leaving the E38 here, we move on to its ancestor right here. The 7 Series E23, looking stunning. This is the 735 CSI. For the 90s kids, the Knight Rider kit. The car from the TV series, right here. Take a look at this cool modified BMWs, the M4 Cabrio. Here another M4 in this two-tone wrap. And next to it, a blacked out M2 with white wheels. And a nice body kit on it. Here, a Huracan STO. And the Lamborghini Aventador. And a little bit from the bike world. Well, it's actually more from the car world, because this is a Boss Hoss with a Chevy V8 engine. Believe it or not, one of the biggest bikes ever made. Look at the pegs. Belt-driven, side exhaust, and this huge tank, because, well, you need a lot of gas for this thing. Here we have two cars with basically the same engine, the Audi R8 V10 and the Lamborghini Huracan, which both share the same V10 engine, naturally aspirated. It's your choosing which one you should take. Honestly, for me, I think the Huracan looks a bit better, but both of them are stunning cars. Another Audi R8, the first generation, looking really cool. Here, look at this beautiful Nissan GTR R44, carbon fiber hood, looking really cool. Aero mirrors and BBS rims. Here's another rare one, the Ferrari FF. One of the first Ferraris with four-wheel drive and a hatchback configuration. Well, actually it's shooting brake, but looks nice. And here we have a start of the Ferrari FF. Naturally aspirated V12. Marvelous sound. You saw the SVJ white one right there. We move here. We have a black, matte black SVJ right here. Carbon fiber diffuser, spoiler. It looks perfect. Next to this cool looking SVJ, we have another matte black Huracan STO. Check out this wing on this STO, right next to the SVJ. Also huge wing. Two Italian hypercars, supercars at this point. And the white SVJ just started right now. And here I find the Ferrari 599 GTB, one of my favorite Ferraris ever made, in my opinion. A V12 naturally aspirated GT with the Koyo interior. Looks stunning. One of the coolest features of the 599 that I like the most are these flying buttresses, which are made for downforce, and it actually helps the car push down at high speeds. This was designed by Pininfarina, and the reason for those buttresses is to replace a rear spoiler, which they say would have messed up the looks of the cars. So otherwise, I think it's a great decision and it looks stunning. Here, a classic Mustang and not an ordinary Mustang. This is the Shelby 350. I think 68, not sure, but looks nice. Here, a nice looking red Lamborghini SV, Aventador SV. Here you can see the suspension in the engine bay with the glass over it. Looks really cool. The naturally aspirated V12. Let's take a look at the naturally aspirated V12. Perfect. .5-liter naturally aspirated V12. Luckily with the Italians, we still get to see these things. Another M4 with the CSL headlights. And a Dodge Charger RT. Pure American muscle here in Germany. A good looking M3 combi. American muscle this time. We have a Buick GS. Here's a nice looking Dodge Charger Estate with a huge supercharged V8. 6.2-liter Hemi. And a black Mercedes GT. Here's something you don't see every day. The Fisker Karma. 4-door. and with a very interesting badge, Transformers badge. What's interesting about this car, the roof is made of solar panels, as you can see, to save energy. Again, very rare. The Ford GT with the Golf livery is leaving right now, and I cannot miss this. It's a very rare car, a very special car. A nice trio here of Nissan GTRs R45. One of them, the second one, look at those tailpipes. And another one, three of them, sitting next to three Subarus. This is the Rally, the VRX, the STI newer version, and the older VRX. Those look cool as well. Look at this modded Golf. Check out the interior. Custom everything. It's like the Viola Bus from the Lamborghinis, with the green accents. It's just like Schmee's 150 Zenvo. Here's something special. The Porsche 911 slant nose with a Liberty Walk body kit by Tofu Garage. Based on the 911 997.2, this Porsche looks stunning. Look at those wheel arches. And the wheels, they're huge. Deep dish rims. Something really rare, the 911 Sport Classic, which features the GT3's engine and goodiness with the manual transmission, with this whale tail in the back, only for the Sport Classic. And another rare thing is this 4 Series, the Alpina. It's actually not a BMW, it's technically an Alpina. They have their own VINs. But it's an original Alpina. Original Alpina classic rims, back spoiler, and the livery on the sides. Here we can see one of the OG Lamborghinis, the Gallardo. But this is the LP 560, which means it's the facelift version, when Audi already took over and they started messing around with the engine and everything, but still the LPs look cool as well. And this bright white looks really nice. The facelift has a little bit different headlights, and of course the taillights are different. They're not the big square ones, they actually made them half the size with sleeker taillights, and they fitted a camera in the back, fitted with the naturally aspirated V10 engine that sits in the back. You can see right here through the hood, the same engine sharing with the Lamborghini Huracan. Look at this nice Audi S2.
Ui, cât LED-ul are în spate. Ai văzut?
Nice GTR R34. And the Lamborghini Huracan STO, the NAV10. And the Ferrari 512 Testarossa. Yes. The F8 Tributo and the Porsche 911 and the G-Wagon. E55 AMG wagon. Another Lamborghini SVJ Aventador. And another Huracan STO, followed by a Gallardo LP 560. An AMG, the V8 bi-turbo, rumbling away. A nice RS6, which is awkwardly silent. Or not. Followed by an R8. A Porsche 996, 911. Carrera 4S. A Saleen S331. Yeah. The Fisker Karma. Weird. After the city bus, you see the Mercedes CL 63 AMG. And the Huracan Spider, followed by a C63. Listen to the naturally aspirated V8. Another beautiful E31, this time an 850. It's not a CSI, it's a CI, I think. But nevertheless with the V12 naturally aspirated engine. Yes, it's a CI. Stay. Something nice, this BMW 5 Series E34. Look at this nice R8 V10 on bags on the right. All the way to the ground, this way. Looks really cool. With carbon fiber lip, carbon fiber canards. Looks stunning. From what it looks like, I think it's on Airlift Performance, the 3H air ride suspension with D2 shocks. 5 carbon ceramic brakes, and of course that marvelous naturally aspirated V10 engine. Check out Italian heaven right here. From Huracan, way in the back is a Murcielago, a green SV, and here under the covers, from the shape of it, should be a Countach, original Countach. Look at this beautiful Diablo. It's perfect. A stunning Murcielago. I think it's an LP 640. Yes. Revuelto. Checking for the modern ones. The Lamborghini Revuelto. Yes. Next to 2 Huracans, 1 STO, another STO Spider, Look at this beautiful Aventador in this blue paintwork. A McLaren, and casually next to the McLaren we see a Ferrari F40. Amazing looking car. And if we move a little bit to the right, past the Mercedes, under the covers, yeah, a Lamborghini cover, we see the headlight of a Ferrari Enzo. First time I actually see one in real life. Well, here's a quick view of Motorworld Boblingen from above. And right here under the covers, it's an Aventador Ultimate LP780. And right there, the third car from here is a Porsche Carrera GT. I'll get to that in a bit. And there it is, Porsche Carrera GT, one of the rarest manual supercars from Porsche. One of my favorites.